Hi Nebraska, this video is for your Pick 3 tic-tac-toe method, L-shaped. And then if you are new to the channel, in this type of video, what I do is I go back about a month and essentially we're looking at the numbers on a certain day of the week. And then from there, we're taking the past 4 draws, or 3 draws rather, and then we'll add them up and then see if we can make a tic-tac-toe box in the L shape, and then see if that'll bring in some hits for the next 7 days. Alright, so for your state, it seems to like Wednesdays for this method. And then keep in mind, in this type of video, you will be using lotto math. So on July 16th, 2025, the number that hit was 685, and then the prior 3 was 165, 152, 556. And then if you add that up, the right-hand column is 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 6 is 18, and then keep the 8. Your middle column is 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 6 is 16, and then plus 8 is 24. Keep the 4, and then that left-hand column will be 6 plus 1, 7, plus 1, 8, plus 5, 13. Keep the 3, and then that sum you're going to write out backwards as 843. You're going to mirror that bottom right 3, which is 8. That goes in the middle of the box. You're going to add 1 to the 4, or to the 3 rather. That's on the bottom there, to the right. You're going to place your 4 to the left of that 3 and to the top of the 3. Add 1, that's 5, and then you're going to add 1 to 5, which is 6. And then you're going to add 1 to the 8, which is 9. And that'll go in your left-hand column. And in the next 7 days, 9 for 8 hit. Going to show one more example. So you had 3 to fall July 23rd, 2025. The past 3 was 928, 447, 426. Right column, 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 6 is 23, keep the 3. Middle column is 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 2 is 16, keep the 6. And then that left-hand column, 3 plus 9 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 4 is 20, so that sum is 063. You're going to write that out backwards, so 360, and then you're going to mirror the 0, which was 5, goes in the middle, add 1 to the bottom 0, that goes to the left of the 0, and then on top of the 0, add 1 to 1, which is 2, that goes on top, add 1 to 2, which is 3, that goes in the top middle, and then 5 plus 1 is 6, and that goes on the top, or not the top, the left middle. And then on this example, that does happen sometimes. In the next 7 days, we had no hits from that box. Right, and then from here on, I'm not going to give any more examples. I'm just going to run through like the example basically, but not give you like the step-by-step. So 544 fell July 30, 2025. The past 3 was 207, 496, 050. That added up to 187. Going to write out your box. And then the number that hit in the next 7 days was 231. All right, then August 6, 2025, the number that hit was 568. The past 3 was 047, 443, 231. The sum on that was 179. You'll do your box there, and then the number that hit was 797. Right, and then on August 13, 2025, the number that hit was 936. The past 3 was 311, 531, 854. The sum on that was 522. Gonna write out your box. And then the number that hit in the next 7 days was 071. All right, and then based on all of that, I'm going to go ahead and write out the example here for the next 7 days. So the number that hit Wednesday was 577. The past 3 was 319, 659, 071. The sum was 406. And then you're going to write out your box like already shown. If you did miss it somehow, so you're going to write out the 406 backwards. You're going to mirror the 4, which is 9, that goes in the middle. Add 1 to the 4 on the bottom right. That's 5. I'm going to put 5 to the left of the 4. And then also on top of the 4. And then 5 plus 1 is 6. That goes on top right there. Add 1 to 6, which is 7. And then 9 plus 1 is 10, and that goes to that 0 goes to the left of the 9. All right, and then based on that, the numbers I think may fall, based on everything we already covered. In the next, ignore the 21 days. I meant to put 7 days there, so ignore that. But the numbers I think may fall in the next 7 days for your state is 960, 600, 564, 095, 090, 056. If you do play the doubles, make sure you do always play the opposite double. So for like 600 and 090, also play 606 and 909. Okay, Nebraska, that is it. If you do have any questions or comments, just let me know in that comment section.